So this woman, she's the GOAT. Like they've been saying, she's the GOAT. Hey guys, what's up? It's me again, me Puppet. Today we're going to talk about Marjorie, this gangster woman that just got banned off Twitter. And I was wondering why so many people liked her. Because she raised a bunch of money. And I was like, she's interesting, but everybody is hating her. She just started. She seems to be like a very normal human. But then I realized if you get so much hate, maybe you're doing something good. I mean, in the end, we have to look at everything from every point of view. So she went on Tim Pool IRL podcast. I was just listening to it because I don't listen to podcasts. But when a woman seems to be impressive, I like to hear their opinion, you know?
Question. So for everybody watching, if you don't know, I have been the most attacked member of Congress probably in history. I got kicked off of all of my committees. Look, here's for me, I'm one of the top fundraisers out of Republicans, which is incredible because I don't have committees. I've been attacked and lied about constantly. The mainstream media has created a monster that they want everyone to think I am, and that's what they constantly talk about. But here's what happens. So because of that, my only donations are small dollar donations. I'm not kidding you. It's the regular working man and woman will send me $20. And I'm like, these are the best people on the planet. God bless them. I don't get the big checks. I don't get the lobbyist. I don't get that stuff. So you want to know what I think about that? It is the most freeing thing in the world because I'm supported by average Americans. Now, most members of Congress don't get those small dollar contributions like I do. I've raised a lot of money. I think in the past year, I've raised something like $7 million, or I don't know. It's a lot of money for a member of Congress.
In the first quarter of 2021, you raised $3 million. Even Vox called it incredible fundraising, though they used that as a smear against you and the Republicans.
Of course.
It was a lot of money.
Yes, they were bad Republicans, but it's a lot of money. But that's from regular Americans. I didn't get that from lobbyists.
And she made she was talking about something that I did not know was happening in Congress. And it was the most stupidest thing that I saw. And what she is doing to get people's attention, that everybody's like, what? She is pushing this? I'm gonna vote for her. That's why I was like, I wanna know why so many people like her. Because a lot of people are not reading. They read the title, she's bad. And I'm like, people, I don't want Trump 2.0. Let's read what is happening with such a woman. And maybe she is cool. Who knows?
Yeah.
Look, here's for me, I'm one of the top fundraisers out of Republicans, which is incredible because I don't have committees. I've been attacked and lied about constantly. The mainstream media has created a monster that they want everyone to think I am. And so because of that, my only donations are small dollar donations. I'm not kidding you. It's the regular working man and woman will send me $20. And I'm like, these are the best people on the planet. God bless them. I don't get the big checks. I don't get the lobbyist. I don't get that stuff. So you want to know what I think about that? It is the most freeing thing in the world because I'm supported by average Americans. Now, most members of Congress don't get those small dollar contributions like I do. I've raised a lot of money. I think in the past year, I've raised something like $7 million, or I don't know. It's a lot of money for a member of Congress.
In the first quarter of 2021, you raised $3 million. Even Vox called it incredible fundraising, though they used that as a smear against you and the Republicans.
Of course.
It was a lot of money.
Yes, they were bad Republicans, but it's a lot of money. But that's from regular Americans. I didn't get that from lobbyists. Members of Congress rely on those big checks from lobbyists or PACs or big donors. And they spend time calling and calling and calling, asking for their support, talking to them, because it's important. You have to have money. It's like a business to run a campaign. So they're debating back and forth. And then the guy up there holding the gavel in the speaker's chair calls for the vote by voice. So the Democrats, there was about 5 of them on their side. And there was about 5 Republicans on our side. The Democrats, it's their bill, so they're like, yay, and they're saying, yay, they want to vote for it. The Republicans on our side, they're used to getting defeated at this point because we're into February, and they are saying, they go, nay, without enthusiasm. And then all of a sudden, the guy up there, Speaker Mask Face, he gavels it in. The bill has passed. And I was like, I'm sitting there holding my voting card in my hand, and I'm like, I didn't vote. And I was so confused. So I call one of the Republican floor staffers and I'm like, what just happened? And he goes, ma'am, that's how we pass bills. The bill just passed. And I was like, said, what are you talking about? There's 435 members of Congress. There's like 10 people that said yay and nay. I didn't even vote. I didn't say anything. There's a machine. So here's what we have. On every other row, there's a little machine. It looks like a credit card machine. And I have an ID card. It looks like a driver's license. As a member of Congress, you put it in there, and there's 3 buttons you can push. You can push green for yes, red for no, and then there's a yellow one that's for present. I don't know why you need present, but whatever. So I didn't get to vote. No one else voted. It was not recorded. So here's what I found out. Most of the bills in Congress are passed with a voice vote, meaning millions and millions and billions of American taxpayer dollars are passed that way.
Remember when they had like that little the wagon they carried the 5,000 pages in on? Do you remember that? What was that? What was that bill?
No one read.
The omnibus?
Yeah.
The omnibus.
Omnibus.
No
I
one
was
could have
so
read
mad
it.
about that.
Ian went off. He was saying
Offensive.
they should go to prison.
Yes.
Yeah, that should be, I mean, what? Come on.
Oh.
We elect someone to read the bills and to decide if they're good or not. That's their job.
Oh my goodness. I agree with you. We should read the bills because I can tell you there's horrible things.
So if there's so many people in Congress and you have 5 Democrats, 5 Republicans, and they can just yay, nay, and they pass all this stuff without reading it, is as, hey man, just go there, vote for this. We all agree. We didn't read the bill, but it sounds kind of cool. What? You're going to help black people? Oh, it's all good. What? You're going to have Pakistan? Oh, it's all good. Sri Lanka? Good, good, good. It makes me wonder how the taxpayers' money is usually sometimes going up for things that you guys are passing that nobody is reading.
When I found out that they could pass bills by voice, I also learned floor procedure. So it's like games, right? There's rules on each of us, what we can do. So the next time the bill came up and they were debating the bill back and forth, and I was really paying attention this time, and I had my lovely little book in my lap that I had the rules. The speaker up there, Speaker Maskface is what I call him because I didn't know who it was. He asked for the vote, the voice vote. And this time, so the Democrats are like, yay. And the Republicans over here, nay, because they're used to losing. And right as Speaker Maskface is about to gavel it in, announce the bill has passed, the rule is, as a member of Congress, and any of us can do it, you have to get to the microphone right then, and you have to say, Madam Speaker, I asked for the recorded vote. And I did call him Madam Speaker because gender doesn't count according to our rules. Sorry, anyone. But I did say that. I said, Madam Speaker, I asked for the recorded vote. So here's what happened. It was like just a complete change. When I asked for that, that means at that moment, they have to call all 435 members of Congress, no matter where they are, to come down and vote on that bill. And everyone is on record. That means you can look up how your member, your representative voted. You can look up your member, your representative. You can look up your member. People can look me up and go, did she vote for that or did she vote no for that? What did they do? What did AOC vote? What did Dan Crenshaw vote? What did Eric Swalwell? What did Fang Fang tell Eric Swalwell to vote?
Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing to make the people read the bill, so whenever they vote for something, we can confirm what was voted for, not only by somebody that represented you, but you didn't know, you read it and you decided. I think that's so important. The fact that they just wanted to create certain of these rules just to pass bills because, hey, we need to pass 10 bills today because let's go quick. I think that's so bad with taxpayers' money. But wait, let's finish the story.
You know, they can do all this stuff. So here's the deal. Recorded votes are so important. So I committed myself to that. And I kept on asking for recorded votes. And I kept on asking for recorded votes. And I pissed everybody off. I'm talking about royally.
Good.
Here's what happened. So every time they got called out of their committee meeting. They got called out of their lunch with lobbyists. They got called out of their fundraising calls that they were sitting there begging for money. They had to wake Jerry Nadler up from his nap. I mean, it was unbelievable. Everybody had to come in and vote. What else did it do? It messed up the schedule. Nancy was very upset because they had a whole schedule. Bills were flying through. And all of a sudden, they weren't flying through anymore. Cori Bush's bill. I defeated her bill. It was really important. Her bill actually passed by voice until I asked for the recorded votes.
Whoa.
Which bill was it?
It would have allowed felons in prison to vote.
Oh, wow.
That's what her bill did.
Yeah.
So it won by the voice, but then when you double checked it, they were like, "Oh, we made a mistake." She
No,
didn't.
when I asked for the recorded votes, even Democrats voted against her. Wow. We had 318, I believe it was 318 no votes on Cori Bush's bill to allow felons in prison to vote.
Wow.
So when people say Marjorie Taylor Greene has not been effective in Congress, I'm going to tell you something right now. I've got stories for days. I will argue I've been one of the most effective members of Congress because I have put and led the effort to put the entire United States Congress on record so that Democrats can look up their representative and say, how did my Democrat that I voted for vote? Republicans, how did my Republican representative vote? I think this is extremely important for everyone across the country to know the job performance of their representative.
The establishment can't be happy with you.
Oh, no. I got in trouble with Republicans, too. As a matter of fact, I got chewed out. I mean, chewed out. You want to know why? Marjorie, people don't want to be on record.
No, no.
Meaning they don't want their constituents to know how they voted.
I want that person on record saying that.
Yeah.
That's dirty.
Can you say who it was?
I'm not forcing you to, but
Virginia Fox.
dangerous. That's
It was Virginia
insane.
Fox?
We should.
Wow.
All that should be on record. I mean, it's gotta be
I've
on
gotten
record.
to the point where I tell it all. You want to know why? Because I think it's important. Because the way they have treated me, no one defended me. No one defended me. You saw me get kicked off committees. Then there were 11 Republicans that voted with Democrats to kick me off committees because of things they didn't like that I said on Facebook years before I ever ran for Congress or became a member of Congress. It didn't matter what I was when I walked in and swore in or who I was. Didn't matter my great life record, my career, the fact that I've never been arrested, I've never done drugs, that I've raised 3 amazing children. None of that mattered to them. It was, we don't like a few things on Facebook, what maybe she liked or this she possibly said or anything. They kicked me off for that. And then no one defended me.
Yep.
No one defended me and no one helped me.
That really, really pissed me off because Ilhan Omar, of course, has said things that have been condemned across the board and they defend her.
So this woman, she's the GOAT. Like they've been saying, she's the GOAT. Oh man. I just like this woman now. I just like her so freaking much. You have no idea. A strong woman? This is a strong woman. Anyway, man. I just love her. I'm just gonna follow her more. But let me know what you think. Is she good? Is she bad? Is she another politician that's gonna get chewed and become a different person? Might be possible. But the fact that she makes everybody read what they're voting for and put their name behind it, I think it's the best thing that has been done in a while. The fact that Democrats changed their opinion about the criminal thing about the prison, that's amazing. I'm not saying that you have to be the enemy of your friend, but if your friend, you have to read what the heck they're doing, right? Anyway, I'm gonna keep it short. Like the video, share if you found it useful, and have a nice day, people. God bless you too.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam turloqueta verdeta welcome. Den vida mi a tu iniciativa, padrei ku indica e também que sung sativa. Te ainda no que acepta ku eta medicina Bob di nang di eta causa rebeldia. Cooking.